An OTA, we're talking fresh food, local flavor, and a vibrant new space. There is a lot happening and a lot to celebrate in downtown Rock Island this season.
There is. The QC Farmers Market has officially made its move from the riverfront to the heart of the city, bringing with it a growing list of local vendors and a deeper connection to the community. Joining us this afternoon is Jack Cullen, Executive Director of the Rock Island Downtown Alliance, along with Jim Harris from the QC Farmers Market. Welcome back to both of you.
Yes.
Thanks so much for having us.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. Okay, Jack, we'll start with you. Opening day is this Saturday.
This Saturday, the QC Farmers Market is making its move to the city's new 2nd Avenue Festival Street, 8 a.m. to noon. We're just so excited to unveil this new space to the community. It was built for events like this. So we're just elated for the partnership with the QC Farmers Market.
And we've got the map on the screen right there. So for, if that's helpful to folks trying to picture where this is going to be, this is like a totally revamped space. It has been at Schwiebert Park for a very long time, correct? I believe I have in here since 2021. So just talk about the move and how this is going to kind of change things for people.
Well, the move hopefully will be smooth. We liked it down in Schwiebert, but we think that this is a great move for the city and a great move for our market because it will open us up to many more people coming down to the city and open up the city to many more people who would come down to the market. We have about 20 vendors. They're all local vendors, every single one of them, somebody who sells goat milk to somebody who actually raises sheep and creates yarn.
That's awesome.
All local, and all of this that you see in front of you is all local produce.
Let's talk a little bit about some of the stuff that you brought here today. I love to highlight, some of these folks, especially because people are going to be watching this, and I think it will encourage them more to want to come out on Saturday and support. So you got some beautiful loaves of bread here. Start there.
And they smell good, too.
Yes, they really do.
That's what everybody says.
The room smells great.
And the amazing thing is they taste better than they smell.
I bet.
Yes.
I can attest to that.
That's the only bread I eat in my home now, too.
Oh, really?
Partly because it's my son-in-law who makes the bread.
Okay,
so that's part of it, but it's really delicious, and most of the breads he makes are sourdough breads, so it's very good for people who have digestive problems. It really helps with digestive problems. In addition to the breads, we have a local vendor who really does a tremendous job with strawberries.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yes.
Local eggs, asparagus, fruit. Well, this is not season for fruit yet. All the fruits and vegetables we have are temporal, if you will, for the time that they're available. They're seasonal, which is very, very important. It makes it very fresh and very healthy for our
because I was going to say, if you're at a local farmer's market and you're seeing oranges or even tomatoes right now, I mean that's kind of your tip off. I mean, if it's super important for you to buy locally grown, that's probably not going to be in season for us here yet, unless they're grown indoors in some way.
Well, we do have a grower who does grow indoors in Icon tomatoes. They're local, and they grow it all the time, all year round. But they have hot houses and they have special
hydroponics and things like that.
That's what makes this market unique. The authenticity of the homegrown products that you'll find aligns really well, I think, with the the authentic historical brand of downtown Rock Island, which is why it makes such a good fit.
Yeah, I know, Jack, I'm sorry, you're really excited too about the move because there have been so many updates to the area.
Yeah, I mean, the 2nd Avenue Festival Street is right in the core of the Rebuild Downtown Rock Island project, which broke ground in the spring of 2024, and we are so close to completion of the project. And to be able to activate the new public space with an event like this on a weekly basis to bring people downtown, patronize the market, experience the brand new space, and hopefully patronize other surrounding businesses as well. It's a perfect partnership. There's nearly 30-foot wide sidewalks, plenty of space for the vendors to operate. Customers will be able to experience the market walking through the closed street. We have bollards on each end of the block that makes it easy to shut down the street for an event like this. And then an adjacent green space and public art, decorative landscaping for other activities and amenities for the community to enjoy.
Sounds great. Sounds like this will be a great new addition to downtown Rock Island. So we're looking at some of the vendor photos from when you were at Schwiebert Park. So you'll want to get some of those vendors and more at the new space there on 2nd Avenue. So another unique thing about the QC Farmers Market is that you really are trying to get that outreach to people who require food assistance and give them an outlet to get this locally grown, locally made, objects.
Right. The market accepts SNAP, which is what used to be called food stamps. But it's all done electronically, and actually I man the booth every Saturday.
Oh, good.
And what can happen is that people will come up to me, and they'll give me their card. I'll swipe the card, and I'll give them $1 of token, one token for every dollar that they swipe. If they're Illinois residents, and this is the important part, I will give them an additional voucher, which will be free. So this voucher doubles their actual spending power.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Now this voucher is good for fruits and vegetables and fruit and vegetable growing plants.
That's
so it's very
wonderful.
important. And the community has embraced this tremendously.
Yeah.
It not only helps the community, but it helps the vendors.
Yeah.
So it's a big part of our business.
And
no, it really is. That's amazing.
And in addition to being right off the bus line, the terminal is just a block away, half a block really, from the market location. There's ample parking in adjacent lots and on the street, as well as multiple bike racks in the general vicinity. So it's an accessible market, really, for the entire community.
Yeah, truly. And I mean, food insecurity, obviously, a very big issue, not only across our area, but nationwide. It's got to feel good to not only be in a new space that is a little bit potentially more accessible to some of these folks who may be utilizing it. You're really on the front lines and meeting a lot of these people. This makes a really big difference in the lives of their families.
It does. I've really gotten to know many of these people, I've gotten to know many of our clients.
Yes, absolutely.
And they range from people who are elderly to people who are very young, some people who have really specific kinds of diets that they have to find fresh food for their children or for their spouses. It's really quite remarkable, and it's very, very heartwarming for me to be a part of it.
Yeah, I can tell. Absolutely.
All right, so before we let you guys go, we want to talk about, once a month starting in October, the Downtown Alliance is going to be hosting second Saturdays.
Yes, actually starting in June.
Oh, in June.
Saturday, June 14th.
June through October.
Through October,
Through October will be the kickoff to Second Saturdays on Second.
Yeah.
Easy to remember for everyone.
Love
But
it,
in tandem with the market, during the market hours, we'll have additional programming in that green space. We'll have live music every second Saturday, yard games in the green space, and a free family-friendly activity, and even some exercise classes as well, free for the community to enjoy. So we'll be announcing more details soon, but again, just more reasons to get people downtown, experience the market, and our rebuilt downtown.
Yeah.
And I think people, when they think downtown areas in the Quad Cities, they think of parking. So what's the parking situation for people who come down to the market?
As I said, adjacent lots, there's plenty of parking available in those dedicated parking lots, as well as on the street in the surrounding blocks. And for those who are walking or on two wheels, taking a bicycle down, right off the Riverfront Trail, and plenty of bike racks in the general downtown area too.
Yeah, really a great location. You can find the QC Farmers Market every Saturday morning from 8 to noon at that new location on 2nd Avenue downtown. Jack and Jim, we want to thank you so much
thank you.
for just talking with us today. We really appreciate it,
us.
for bringing all this with you.
This is great.
Yes.